Technologies and Business, identified epochal transitions that produced tumultuous change. Each time, sets of novel technologies, like today's digital technologies, raised corporate performance by orders of magnitude. They had long arcs of impact. Decades, even centuries later, we still use them. Not surprisingly, embracers often thrived. Those that didn't inevitably faltered. Embracing these technology sets wasn't easy. The long arc of impact technologies demanded very difficult transformations of work, values, and organizational structure that changed companies and even transformed societies. Leading in the digital world differs from all other leadership books because it provides a model of leadership that reflects the impact of digital technologies. Instead of jumping onto the bandwagon of disruption, a grossly overused term that has gotten disconnected from its originally intended meaning, it describes precisely how digital technologies are upending the nature of work and organizational structures, and hence the context for leadership. At their core, these changes enable, even require, leaders to engender creativity, the ability to look past received wisdom and traditional approaches to give form or structure to new ideas. This makes the digital epoch profoundly different from the prior two epochs of the 20th century. In those, business leaders relentlessly drove productivity. Regardless of your gender, nationality, or culture, you need to adapt. If not, like your predecessors who resisted prior long arc of impact technologies, you may be left behind. My expertise in these issues goes beyond the academic research that underpins the book. Leading in the digital world draws on research in multiple academic disciplines and on research I specifically did for this book. With generous funding from IMD, where until recently I was Professor of Leadership and Strategy, I conducted a 700-respondent survey of global executives and interviewed business leaders around the world. Additionally, this book draws on my own prior research published in peer-reviewed journals, a book, practitioner-oriented media, including Sloan Management Review, Harvard Business Review, and Forbes, and work-for-hire reports for leaders of global companies. Equally important, the book draws on lessons I learned during the almost 2 decades I worked outside academia. As a co-practice leader in 2 global technology consultancies, and as the Chief Technology and Strategy Officer of a small NASDAQ-listed company, I spearheaded can't-be-done digital and non-digital technology projects. While I was at those consulting companies, and later at my own boutique consultancy, I also advised CEO and CXO-level executives of well-known global companies on leadership and strategy challenges that digital technologies pose. Regardless of whether you're a current executive or a business student, this book will prepare you to lead in environments that prize developing and executing new ideas over making existing ideas faster or cheaper. Instead of decreeing lists of 5 things to implement immediately, it will address mindsets, behaviors, and actions you should embrace, explaining why these matter. Personal change takes time, so it will also help you prioritize issues relevant to you right now. Chapter 1: The Births and Obsolescence of Leadership Ideologies. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. George Santayana, Reason and Common Sense, Volume 1. Let's begin by fleshing out and building on the technology-based perspective of leadership. Throughout history, people have excelled at killing each other in bloody wars.